Hey, Wataguan. Hope everybody's doing well. Listen, if you're a commercial owner, have commercial property you want to sell, or you want to buy, and you want to entice your seller to choose your deal, listen, I can show them how to sell a property to avoid the capital gain tax. There's a fee to it. Ain't that game won't be given away for free. All right, I'm keeping that game. Anyway, so let's get into it. So let me tell you that I truly believe. See, we in America, right? And in America, you can believe whatever you want to believe, and that's your right. Just remember that part, right? It's your right to believe and do. You have the freedom for religion. You have the freedom to speak. Now, there's maybe consequences, and people may not like it, and that's okay. But you have the freedom to be a fool. You have the freedom to be a jerk, because it is still America. Last time I checked, right? So I believe there's a God. I believe there's Jesus Christ. I believe in that. You may believe in something else, and that's okay. And we could coexist and believe different things, right? So today I had a pickup. Mind you, my license need to be renewed next week, right? And so I was planning on going to the DMV today, probably around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock-ish time. That was the plan for today. So I can at least get that thing in. I have to renew it so I keep on working, right? So I have to renew it before next week. So you know what I mean? So my plan was to go today, and I knew I was gonna miss about 2 hours of work easily, 2 hours minimum. Because when you go to DMV, everybody know you're there forever, right? Ever. So I was planning on that, right? This is why I say, like, wow, God is still with me. Like, God is still looking out for me, right? So I had a pickup, and a drop off had me way out in like Avon somewhere, right? Cool, no big deal. First of the day, let's go to work. Then I had another pickup, and that pickup had me going to like by Canisius Lake, taking them to Geneseo. So to the person to Geneseo, I'm going, and I come to find out, I dropped the lady off in front of DMV. So I said, you know what? Let me just walk in and see what's up. Let me renew my license. So I walked in. There was no line. I picked up my application, filled it out, gave her my thing. I got a ding. It was the lady that I dropped off ready to go back home. So I said to her, ma'am, I'm online. Dropping off my paperwork, take a few minutes. She said, okay. So she waited. I gave her a thing, took my new picture. If I knew that, I would have shaved. But anyway, took my new picture and gave me my paper, my temporary paper. And I was done in less than 7 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. I was in and out like I was going to Applebee's, ordering some food and taking it to go. You know what I mean? Or McDonald's. Like, it felt. Then I picked the lady who's sitting down waiting for me. You ready, ma'am? Picked up the lady and took her to back home. So I'm like, yo, thank you, Lord. You know, like, that's what's up. I didn't lose time, 2 hours of non-work. I didn't lose no time. I got paid both ways, picking her up and taking her. And I got my renewal license. Wow, like, okay, God. Gotta say thank you. You know what I mean? That's the new thing, people going around, well, God did. Well, God did that for me today, right? That's what's up. Anyway, so let's get into it though. So we had a lady the other day, picked her up, young girl, picked her up for work. She had 2 jobs. So she said she does this. So I said, okay, that's what's up. I said, does you really want to do, like, no, I have my small thing doing. I want to do scents and candles and massage therapy and all that, that kind of stuff. So I said, okay, so what are you doing about it? Like, well, right now I'm working on my scents. So I'm playing with it. And so I see you writing it down and so forth. Like, yeah, I'm writing stuff down. Good. That's what's up. And so, pretty much I said, so you have a business plan, you got your this, like, no, I don't have that, I have this. And so what you do for a living? So I share a room and I pay X amount of money a month. So how's your score going look like? Well, my score's okay, it's getting better. I'm at X amount. I said, okay, so you qualify to purchase a house. So what you mean? I said, so let me give you some idea. It's an idea for you. Because you have this small business and you need to put money in the business for it to grow. And one of your biggest expenses is what? Your living expense, right? So it's an idea for you. Why don't you just go apply for a mortgage and see if you can get yourself a nice little 2-family house, right? You already live in the hood, so it's no big deal. You rent the other side out, and then, you know, you can save some money. And the money you're saving now, you could put in towards your business, or stack that money up and make a move. Whatever you want to do. But at the end of the year, you save $500 a month, you have $5,000. That $5,000, you could do a lot with it. When it's time for you to set up your business, you can set up your business. Or turn around and use that money to purchase a building that has apartments and storefronts. You'll find those all day. You know, what people don't realize in real estate is, you know, people want to sell eventually, right? Not everybody want to hold. People want to hold, especially the price makes sense. People want to get out, and so you can find your building in the hood with no problem. Storefronts and apartments upstairs, rent those out. That covered up that payment. Now you have your storefront. Now you could gradually work on your storefront, right? And make it have like a massage part in the back, and have places where you ship your oils out. They could come purchase it, or you could ship it out to online, whatever people pick up to sell online, whatever you want to do. That's your office, whatever you want to do with it. And I said that's but it's not going to happen overnight though. You know what I mean? You need to get your first double first, right? And then move on. Or if you get a mixed use as an FHA off the rip, that'd be dope. Some merge companies don't do that, but you can still do that, right? It's legal. Look at the website. Look at the government website. They talks about you can buy a mixed use. So some banks won't give you that because that's their preference, right? They won't approve you for it. Everybody's better, but you can. I said it's just an idea, but if you get the double now, and then and start saving your money, then that way when you're ready for you, when you get all your stuff eventually together, you could then find a co-packer or somebody that could mass produce maybe 100 of certain cents. So whatever but you have the money to put it in there. You know what I'm saying? And now your score's going up more because now you got a mortgage you're paying on time. And then you eventually could co-sign on your business loan to get more funding. Whatever you want to do, it's like it's your world, your movie. But at least now you can save some money to make your move. And if you could save your money and make your move, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because now you can save money. And what I find out is I'm running to a lot of these people who are overworked. They doing 2 jobs plus a business. And they trying to juggle all that because they got to pay bills. And what's your biggest bill? It's your rent bill, right? And they all say the same thing. Yeah, my biggest bill is my rent bill. Like I had this guy. He worked for a company, a restaurant, and he wanted to do his own, but he's right now trying to learn underneath this dude and giving the guys idea, but he ain't paying them out with the ideas and so forth. And he told me the same problem. You know what I mean? His biggest bill is his rent. And so, if you could offset your rent and save now that money towards your business or towards whatever, that's a big deal. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I gave her to her. She took it, and I said, listen, don't pay me no mind, but it's an idea. That's all. It's an idea for you. That way, it could put you in a better leverage. You put yourself in a winning position because now you don't have to. You can save some money and make some, you know what I mean? And so it was cool. And she was a young girl, and she left. It was in and out. So I don't know. We see what happens.